Hi, my name's Wayne from the Folgorida Ski School here in the Val di Sole in northern Italy, and I also run the Folgorida Ski in English Facebook page. I'm one of the moderators on that. A few days ago we asked the people who read our page to send us in any questions they had regarding ski technique or our area or our specific resort or this part of Italy or whatever they want. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, we didn't get any questions at all about ski technique or Italy in general, but we did get quite a lot of questions that do seem, they do appear to be homework questions. I'm not going to answer those, A, because I'm not allowed to, and B, because I may get them wrong and you'll fail your test. So I'll answer some of the questions that I think are not homework questions. Here's a good one. This is from Jake, who says he's 12 years old, and I'll read his question. My dad says that he doesn't have to wear a helmet, but I do, because children's bones are different from adult bones. Is this right? Simple question. Jake, what can I say? I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a statistician, but I'll have a go. I would say that yes, children's bones are different from adult bones. All you need to do to find out more about that is do a Google search on a phrase, green stick fracture. And that will give you a great deal of information on the difference between adult bones and children's bones. Next thing, should your dad wear a helmet? Yes. Sorry to say this, Jake, but your dad's wrong about this. Everybody should wear a helmet. In fact, everybody agrees with me, or most people do. If you go around any ski resort now, you'll see that the vast majority of people are wearing helmets because all the evidence points to wearing a helmet being a good idea. There is no argument that I can think of, other than one, not to wear a helmet. I can only think of one reason not to wear a helmet, and I can think of hundreds of reasons why I should wear a helmet. The only valid argument for not wearing a helmet is that you've decided not to. You've looked at all the pros and cons and the evidence, and you personally have decided, I'm not going to wear a helmet. That's the only argument you can come up that will stand up to any form of scrutiny. As an example, some people will say, wearing a helmet makes me ski faster and out of control. There's a simple answer to that, don't. Some people say statistically there's been no reduction in serious head injuries or injuries since people started wearing helmets. I would say those statistics are just wrong. I have personally had a fight with a tree 3 times. My head has had a fight with a tree, and I'm still here to talk about it. I'm not saying I would have died if I wasn't wearing a helmet, but I am saying that it would have been a lot more traumatic. The way a helmet works is quite simple. It's only got 3 functions. First function, it makes you look as if you know what you're doing. It looks good. Anybody who knows what they're doing wears a helmet. Simple as that. Next thing it does, it acts as a physical barrier. If you did that on your head, it would probably hurt. If you did it harder, I'm not going to, I'll break my pole, it would hurt even more. So your head will act as a physical barrier. The next thing it does is it acts as a secondary shock absorber. Your head has already evolved a good shock absorbing system. Your brain is surrounded by fluid that's under pressure. When you hit something with your head, your brain moves forward and the force is absorbed by the fluid. So your brain doesn't hit the inside of your skull and cause damage. But if you're traveling fast enough, or too fast, depending if you're skiing, if you're traveling fast enough and you hit something, your brain will continue to move forward at that same speed until something stops it. Your brain really shouldn't hit the inside of your skull. It's not a good idea, but it will happen. Now, the way this works is inside your helmet there is padding. If you hit something really hard, your head will hit the inside of your helmet, the padding will compress, and that will extend the length of time that the force is applied. And so therefore the force will be applied less strongly. That's why you should wear a helmet. Sorry to go on about that, Jake, but I honestly do think wearing a helmet is a good idea. Anyway, that's that. I hope that answers your question. The other questions, I'll go through them and take out all what I consider to be homework questions, and I'll get to some more later on today or tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.